Alrighty, guys. Nexel back here, talking about the June 16th to the June 26th, announcements that they released post E3 stuff. So again, we are celebrating the international release of Kingdom Hearts Kai Unchained. Apparently, it's Kingdom Hearts Unchained Kai. My mistake. But yeah, again, we talked about the Aqua stuff. The last video, we talked about the 1 AP stuff. Lastly, I really want to go over this VIP thing. Again, this is just another, PSA as well as some tips and tricks as to why this is worth investing into. Now, for those of you who don't, buy the whole $15 jewel whatever thing, I would have to say that if there was a time to do it, that time would be now, absolutely. Or at the very least, starting next Monday for those next 7 days, just really buy the $15 jewel pack, to be honest, just to have access to these VIP missions, really. So again, for those who don't know, you can purchase jewels in the shop. It normally shows up as this top option that I'm highlighting here, but I already bought it for the week, so it's not going to show up for me. 15 bucks is kind of heavy to pay for pretty much just 3,000 jewels. Oh yeah, see, it already graded out for me. I already bought it. It is kind of hefty to pay, but trust me, for the amount of accelerating that these quests can do for your game, it's absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so let's go back to that notice, and then we'll just quickly read it off. So again, if you're a veteran, or if you're new, that is something you should absolutely abuse, because it's honestly, this combined with these 1 AP quests promo that I talked about in the last video are absolutely insane as a combination. Alright, so these VIP quests are pretty much the EXP medals, the Evolve medals, as well as Munny medals. And it's just a really easy way to get super high amounts of these super high quality medals that normally on any other day minus this promotion you'd be paying like 30 AP to do or 36 AP to do. But again, these VIP quests are only available as part of the weekly Jewels extravaganza, so you do have to spend the 15 bucks in order to have access to these. So yeah, again, it's late in the week already, so if you really just want to do it for the upcoming Monday to Sunday week, feel free to just completely do that and really abuse these. I'm just going to go over really quickly what makes these missions so great. So I have to actually go and show you first. So it's going to be these right here. Whoop. This upgrade your medals thing. There's 8 days left on it. Again, now that you see, these are all 1 AP, so pretty much you're getting to play these for free since it's not like your AP is going down anytime soon. These quests, they're really easy. They're minus this one, they're all just prize eggs, so they take like less than a minute to do. I'll go through an example here. Actually, you know what? I should start with the Munny one, actually. Since I don't really have a lot of storage space, I gotta be able to sell off the medals and make space. Don't worry about this part. Alright, so pretty much this is the Munny mission, and this is what's gonna give you access to infinite amounts of money. So, for those of you who are new to the game, the Rarity 6 moogles are really hard to get. Like, you have to get them through special costumes that you have to pay for with jewels, or you have to, I don't even think there are enemies that drop it in here, minus the normally 30 AP Munny mission that you can do, like, on any other pretty much non-promotional period. And those guys don't give you too much money, so to have access to a mission, should have killed that guy. So to have access to this mission, which as you'll see in just a second will give you multiples of that one medal, is absolutely insane. Alright, so let's see how this came out. Alright, so normally with the money mission, you only get one of this guy right here. But in this VIP mission, we got, let's see, 1, 4, 5 of them, as well as some of the rarity 5 Moogles. So, we spent 1 AP, we spent less than a minute. Let's see how much money we net gained off of this. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we're netting about 2,000 money. Less than a minute. That AP is coming back in 1 minute. So, you know, it's just a quick way to earn money. It's really the only reason I'm at 6,000 money right now. And for those of you who are doing the whole title completion thing, this is a great way to earn the money titles. I just recently found out there's a money title for having 5 million... Did I say 1,000 earlier? 5 million money. So, you know, it's just a great way to earn those titles, great way to earn money. And money is a resource that doesn't take up space in this game. So before this promotion ends, I'd really recommend everyone goes and just spams that money one, just because it'll be super helpful later on, you know, in the upcoming months when you might be struggling to get money. And if you do this mission, it's a quick way to earn like tens of millions of money, and that can carry you pretty much, you know, for who knows how long. So yeah, that's the money one. I'm gonna go really quickly through one of these EXP ones to show you guys what kind of stuff you can net off of this. I want something that hits multiple times. Alright, we'll go with this one. Okay, so like I promised, this one is pretty much all prize eggs, meaning that the rate at which you can complete this quickly is the rate at which you can hit these guys multiple times to not spend too much time, you know, just bashing them. Here's another prize egg. Another one. And another one. And the last one. Alright, so that was like an average kind of run through. It might be actually a little more. I don't normally run into that many prize eggs. Alright, so what did we get here? Going back to the money mission, normally the 30 AP mission that you get on a non-promotional period will only net you one of these. And then if you're lucky for the evolve medals, you'll get, you know, like 2 of these, but I've had times where I've only gotten 1. So in this one mission, that was, again, pretty much free because that AP is coming back, we netted 4 of the rarity 5 Hueys, 4 of the rarity 5 Floras used to level up, I'm sorry, no, those are rarity 4 Floras, used to level up our level 4, used to evolve our rarity 5 medals, and then we have 3 of the rarity 5 Floras, and we netted 4 of the rarity 6 Hueys. So again, that's really, really good, just because, again, it's free, it's a fast way to evolve all your medals, and the same rules are going to apply to the green and the blue missions here. And, you know, to be honest, like, the way I've been going about this that helps accelerate my game is not even keeping the rarity 5 ones. So again, if you could infinitely spam these rarity 6 ones, which will give you so much more experience than these rarity 5 ones, just do it that way, because like it's gonna be a lot easier on your wallet to just not need to pretty much pay to use a rarity 5 medal. So for example, alright, a rarity 5 medal will give us 7,815 EXP, whereas a rarity 6 medal will give us 22,815 EXP. Now, if you can repeat that mission infinite amounts of time, and regardless of the medal rarity, your cost, as I'm highlighting here, is going to be the same. So using 4 rarity 6 medals versus 4 rarity 5 medals. So 4 rarity 5 medals, again, look, it's going to be 320 money. It's only going to net us about, like, somewhere between 25,000 experience points, whereas it's the same cost. We use the higher rarity medals, and we're getting like 4 times as much EXP almost. So I don't even keep the level 5s anymore. I'm sorry, the rarity 5s, when I could just infinitely spam those rarity 6 ones. I don't have any more rarity 4 reds, so I can get rid of those, no big deal. So yeah, it's a great way to level up all your medals. So I don't know if anyone was just spamming or just looking at my medals pretty much. But as you can see, I have a lot of rarity 6 ones now, strictly because of this promotion. The only reason I keep any sort of level 5s is because I wanna, like, I don't have enough costs on my Keyblade to have all rarity 6s quite yet. So I need to keep some level 5s to keep the cost low. But other than that, it's a great way to complete, like, your album. So let's check out my album real quick. So before, there used to be a lot of blanks because of the rarity 6s that I didn't have. But as you can see, it's now mostly complete. It starts to, you know, get really bad when it comes to the ones that you can only get by buying jewel packs, because those are expensive. But yeah, like, see, look at all these rarity 6s that I have because I've been able to do the VIP missions. I think it's totally worth it again, not just for the money, but for this. And yeah, 71%, cool, alright, not so bad. Yeah, so that's an overview of the EXP and the Evolve Medals missions. We have one last one to go over through, and that's going to be the Legendary Evolve Medals mission. Alright, now this one is different than the other ones in the sense that it's not going to have only prize eggs, so you're actually going to need to do some legwork to defeat the enemies in here. They all are green attributes, so going in with your maxed out treasure trove with red medals is great. So what I found out doing this is that the lower the level of the enemy, the lower the rarity of the evolve medal that you're getting. So that was a level 5. I just defeated a level 10 bag of jewels. This is a level 65 black dummy copter. A level 65 invisible. Let's see, this is a level 45. Man, I never remember this one. It's like Wibble Wobble or something that sounds like it's straight out of like an old school Disney 90s cartoon for kids. And then I think... Oh, hey, free treasure chest. That's cool too. I think there's one more. Oh, there it is. No, I'm sorry, there's 2 more. There's this level 25 armored archer. And then I believe it's like a level 25 creeper. Oh, level 45 creeper opponent. I'm trying to lightly tap on my tablet so it doesn't read it on the microphone. And then there's some free materials, another free chest, and then lastly the target prize egg. So I'm going to want to get to Cloud, just so I can get those 13 hits in and not have to worry about taking another turn with this one. Alright, so let's see what our rewards are. Alright, so as you can see, doing this mission once pretty much netted us every single evolve medal that exists in this game. And I did some testing, like, how this mission panned out, in case, you know, you're like a low level and you can't defeat, like, the invisibles and stuff like that. So the way it works is that the lower the level of the enemy, the lower the rarity of the medal you will get. So let's say you can't defeat the invisible yet, but you could defeat some of the lower level enemies. You can just defeat those and get, like, the fairy godmothers, or the Cheshire Cats, or the Merlins. And this is, again, a faster way of doing it in comparison to the regular daily special mission for the Evolve medals. Like, normally, I'd only net 2 of the Fantasia Mickey version A's with that 36 AP quest, but here I just netted 4 of them. And yeah, they usually give you enough fairy godmothers to at least level up, or evolve 1 medal into, from a rarity 3 to a rarity 4. So in this case, I got 6, so I can, you know, evolve 2 rarity 3 medals. And, again, the enemy's level corresponds to the rarity of the, medal, the evolve medal that you'll get. So pretty much that was the method I used, using that with the experience and the evolve medals that you get from the individual attribute missions, and leveled up all my stuff to pretty much rarity 6, got my album completion in, I'm at 71%, which is awesome. And I will be throwing in the description the statistics that I found for, you know, what evolve medals you'll get per the enemies. So hopefully that'll be useful to people who are starting the game as well as, like, you know, veterans and everyone in between, pretty much. So that's my video review about these VIP missions. Again, I know $15 is a hard amount of money to spend for something that is going to go away, for something that's digital and you'll never have a physical copy of it. But I think if you really care about accelerating in this game, if you really care about catching up or being ahead, this is the way to go for 10 days. And yeah, that's pretty much, I think this is the best promotion that this game has ever offered to date. So much so that I created a video showing people what these missions are like, what you can net from them, and hopefully this will, you know, give you the extra push needed if you were, you know, on the fence about spending $15 for those jewels, for the missions. And hopefully this will help people who want to be really good at this game. With that being said, that concludes my analysis. Hopefully this was helpful for people. Again, $15, it's not exactly a hard amount of money to spend. Don't go to Chipotle, don't go to McDonald's, you know, eat what's at home. I don't know, whatever it takes to, you know, muster up $15. Start a paper route for a day, I don't know. Does that net you $15 in this day and age? But with that being said, this is my review. Hopefully you guys found it useful. Till next time, guys, take it easy.